Boom, boom, boom. These are new patch notes. I watched some of them with on Spraggle's channel and stuff. I play Darkrai. I really don't care about the. I mean, it's like three people playing now. Everyone who does play was like on the broadcast earlier, so it's just me and bots. So, I mean, do the bots care about these buffs? No. Do I? No. Do I care about any of the like nerfs? No. Once again, it's just me and buff and me and bots. So I don't care. I don't care what they do. It's just like I genuinely just don't care. It's me versus bots. Who cares? Shout out to Vil- Villicus Overseer. Um, I think they like Hoopa. Does this mean that they're a Hoopa enjoyer? I like Zoroark. I'm like a Zoroark main. He's like, help him, help him. Help him. I'm gonna rip the freaking shit apart. Yes, he does. He knows not to ball. What is it, me too? Oh, Zero, Wild Charge. I feel like, well, me. I was gonna say I'm not the only one that knows to use the Shedinja dog against Wild Charge. It's me and Miles, so I mean, of course, I'm the only one that knows how to like fight. I'm the only one that's person that's still playing this game. The fourth installment, Amazing Pokemon Music. Is there like more? Or is it just this one? Oh, Madam Swan will use this Unite.
Let's see the whale call.
She's made herself a banshee for no reason. I mean, in my experience, going against and playing with Mammoth Swan, if they all would usually just walk away from it, it's kind of sad. Mammoth Swan is probably like the only like defender that like if it's not like enabled with like a certain attacker or like their team is already winning, it's just it's just pitiful because you just watch them do nothing. This music. Cafe serving us nothing after the update. Dragapult. All right, all right. That's kind of funny. The Dragon, the first couple ones, and then not bad. They made a once again redacted man art, uh, man art meme for Pokemon Unite. Swipe the template if you like see it. Let's see it. Your first main was a Garchomp. First main was like a Cinderace. Current main still Zora even after years. Most hated. I love Mimikyu. There was a certain period of time I just got kind of burnt out of Pikachu. So I just got tired of having it on my main Nuzlocke and stuff. And I love having Mimikyu because it's supposed to mimic Pikachu. So I've loved it ever since. And then in Pokemon Unite, I love it even more. I don't like Play Rough, but that's just cancer. Favorite Hollowware. I don't have one. I think they all kind of suck. Wishless, think you're weird. My favorite Pokemon is Jolteon. Then it's Umbreon. I'd love to have shiny Pokemon. Because shiny Umbreon is my favorite, my second favorite Pokemon. So I'd love shiny to come in, and then Jolteon. Avatar outfit. I hope you're a girl. Because every time I see a dude that plays a girl character, it's the most awkward thing. I know Spraggles does it, and I think he's awkward. I think he's a beta, but he's lovable. So he's a lovable beta. Secondary main, Serena. If I'm not playing Zora, I'll play Cinder. Yeah, I'm like a speedster main. So I play all the assassins or all the speedsters. Um, and I guess Meowscarada, if not Absol, no Absol. Absol's my second, and then Meowscarada is my third, and then like yeah, favorite battle pass. I once again don't like any of them. I bought like a couple of them, and it's not even the money. It's mostly just I just think um I played like League of Legends, and I was like, wow, this is what it looks like when a game company cares. Must be nice. Everyone's deleted. Pokemon Unite memes too many times. Uniting Charizard, uh, Uniting Gengar, Shadow Dancing Venusaur, man. Low health enemy ingredient. I mean, I kind of get it that they're all kind of chasing one another, but whoa, like the actual funny in the joke. Jeez. That one Mon waiting by the wall for the central area they never called. Oh, somebody going, hey, okay. Once again, redacted. Pokemon memes I made the sequel. Whoops. Oh, just like noise. They're AFK essentially. My solo crew teammates ignore all my pleas for help. It's nothing but bots on the game now, so there's no one. Hearing the you win when you thought you lost. Once again, it's only me playing. And to be quite honest, I don't. It's me and bots, and then like the people who were in the championships today and stuff. Um, we don't give a shit about winning anymore. That shit is it's the most arbitrary thing. It's a loss that we cut on the game. It's a loss that we played the match. It's a loss that we sat there for 10 minutes for the match. It's a loss that we waited for the results, and it's a loss again that we like queued again for another solo queue match. So it's like five losses in just 10 minutes. It is depressing. Fairy sword dog terrorizing the entire community like um, Zashi. Why is this player so bad? The player in question, they're being controlled by a goober. How it feels to mess up your night slash. There's no running away. You instantly die. Night slash or faint. If you miss and you're too close, you're just dead. It's just sad. You just die. When the Lapras doesn't let you hop on, I don't get the sentiment. I just don't care. I usually try to engage my defenders and engage, but I'm imagining this person is probably not smart and just wouldn't follow the defender, which is like half the problem. But once again, they're probably not playing the game anymore. It's probably just me and bots, and then the people who are playing the championship today. Glaceon mains right now. honestly, Glaceon has just been cancer the entire time. Like the fact that you can run away from it, it's no longer on screen and it can still hit you. Who? Who thought this was a good idea? Meanwhile, there's Pokemon like Zoroark, where if I use Night Slash and I don't press um the proper buttons, and so I was gonna like say the actual buttons like B or A, because like B while on the wall Pokemon, if there's an opponent near me and I'm pressing A on the wall Pokemon, it'll just cancel the combo. I'm screwed. I can't do anything. And it's all because I pressed A instead of B while doing my combo. Meanwhile, they can press one button and then leave the screen and obliterate you. It's like, how is this fair? But I don't mind because I've never liked Glaceon, so seeing it constantly is the only problem. Because like, I just don't like Glaceon. I didn't like it. Out of the Eevee lines, it was Jolteon and Umbreon. Uh, Flareon, I guess if you want me to give you a third. So I just never gave a shit about it, and it was kind of terrible in the main series game because it was ice and just weak. It was weak to air. It was weak to everything. And now it's on Pokemon Unite. It can KO you and not even be on the screen. How fascinating! Sableye. Sableye on my team has no thumbs nor brain. Sableye on enemy team no brain, but they have thumbs, so they're obnoxious and annoying. And I can constantly see them, but they don't really do anything. They don't. I actually like seeing Sableye weapon. Either team, it doesn't matter because I find it very fascinating that someone thought I'm not gonna pick a carry, I'm not gonna pick a defender, I'm not gonna pick a healer. I'm gonna pick something that's pretty much useless and queue into the game, and that's their thought process every time. That and Wiggly every time. No defender, no healer, not a carry. So what do you do? Why? Why? Why did you queue into solo queue, ranked, competitive, and pick something that was useless? And then proceed to be useless. To me, ignoring every ounce of criticism they have ever received. Listen to me good. We are the problem. Okay? I am cracked on the stick. So when every time I play, I am at a you I'm at a terrible advantage because I will rip people to shreds in seconds with ease. How does someone compete against somebody who is so cracked on the sticks? You give them Glaceon, who can continue to attack them, even when they're not on screen. We're the problem. It's complete. It's completely cracked on the sticks playing with people who don't have a brain or thumbs. It's impossible to get them to compete against each other, and they're the only ones playing. And like the amount of times I've seen people with like the wrong items on my team, and I'm like, of course, well, of course, because if you give me anybody with brain cells and thumbs, it's not. They quit at the 5 minute mark every single game. So they give me people who have no clue what they're doing in order for the game to go the entire match and make them feel like they were actually contributing because they do actually nothing. And it's very obvious when the enemy team quite literally ignores them and beeline straight towards me and then deletes my team. It's absolutely funny and it's amusing because it happens every single game. They just quite literally ignore. Even if I'm playing Umbreon, a defender, guys. I'm a defender. They go past my carries, KO me, and then immediately after ace my team. It's absolutely lovely to see it every time. And without that, that's every single game. And then they give me a bot because they're like, maybe we're being a bit too harsh to you. Uh, we'll give you this bot cape so you can win. And I'm like, just gonna pick Umbreon again. So the problem is This person is cancer. This person is clearly cancer, right? This person is clearly just trying to have a good time, and they're like saying that this person is a problem. The cancer is saying that this person is a problem. Pokemon Unite means I made the requel. Hopefully this doesn't get removed again because it does not violate any guidelines. Thank you. I have a feeling like I'm like just not like whatever. Dotra's heads when you try to pick a fight. Huh? Does this have like an ending? I'm pretty sure it's better with context with the volume on. I saw it and I immediately was like, I'm dying on the inside. What it feels like to be thrown by Charizard. So you get thrown and like immediately you get slammed down immediately. But once again, it's just me and the people who were in the tournament, so we know. Blissey hearing somebody call it harmless. I mean, Blissey is pretty much harmless. I've never actually taken a Blissey seriously. I don't actually hit them. I just walk right past them, ignore them completely. If they unite somebody, I usually just rip them and the person they just unite to shreds. Seeing you lose by 1 point, it once again you turned on the game. One, you downloaded the game. You then proceeded to update the game, booted up the game, played the game, queued into the solo queue, picked something, played the whole duration of the game, watched the results, and then queued in for another one. I mean, you've lost so many times. Losing by 1 point? Are you really? Really? How about the fact that you kind of queued it in? And you have a Blissey with like muscle band or something. Tell me when I try to buy literally anything. I don't know what this meme is about, and I'm not gonna turn on the volume because I mean, Timmy would gladly take your money. I mean, they're doing it. It's one of those. It's the carnival ride analogy. Essentially, it's like we've got their money now. What do we do? And it's like supposedly underneath like certain laws, they can't give us exact Pokemon stuff, but I mean, to an extent, they give us Pokemon stuff. So I wish they can get more. I don't care about Hollowware or none of that. Give me the Pokemon music. Okay, I love Pokemon game because of the music and the fact that I can have a journey with my Pokemon. Give me some kind of aspect where I can walk around with my Pokemon. Like, I don't even need my human character. Just let me be Lucario or Umbreon or Zoroark. Walk around in like Thea Sky Ruins auditorium or something, like some like little journey area so I can just walk around. And then give me the Pokemon music. And then in the main game, give me Pokemon music as well. I'm done. I'm done. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Give me even more hundreds. I don't care. I don't care. Just give me that. Give me that. This hollowware stuff, you're trying too hard. Stop it. Stop it. I don't actually care that I'm a citrus berry with Snorlax. Snorlax immediately after using rest. Using rest again. So the Snorlaxes in the tournaments usually use Heavy Slam, and they're very disruptive and disgusting uh, against opponents. And then me, I thought this was just gonna say like you all and then try to use rest or whatever, or like some kind of barrier or whatever again, or like or something. This just seems goofy. Most of the time, Snorlax is throwing hands, pillow hands, and it's hilarious. And then until they start actually doing damage. And then you're like, wow, that was hilarious. Tyrants are fighting the non-viable allegations. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Because Tyrants are used to be a raid boss. You just couldn't KO it. Now it is cringe to see it on your team. You see it on your team, you're like, oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. And you're like, it's not even the fact that they have Flowstone on. It's just the fact that they're T-time in this economy. Hmm. So I'm guessing they're having like so the Pokemon Unite memes. This is the Unicornic Sableye. What a name! I mean, I can't really say much. Mine is Zombie Slayer. So is my name any better? No. Uh, Favorite Pokemon is Ho-Oh. I bet money. I bet $100 per. Give this man 10 games with Ho-Oh. He ult 3 times. 3 times in 10 games. These people are cancer. Got the idea to Red Raw this meme with Pokemon Unite after seeing a recent post. Fan art, okay. So he made this with his own hands. I love the fact that people create art with their own hands. I just find it fascinating. Uh, I wish I could draw better. I'd spend more time drawing. So they're having a discussion over, I'm guessing E2Y. So it's 4 of them. I don't get it. I don't really care. Oh, they're voting. They're voting for the bands. Um, it's like 2 for Zacian, 1 for Umbreon. He goes, just wait. He gets upset and then punches Sableye out the window. I don't get it. But I think I already made my case about Sableye. This person chose not to pick a carry, not to pick a defender, and not to pick a healer. Impressive. Just Pokemon Unite memes I made and posted on YouTube, and just found out about this subreddit. So I'll share this one. I was going to say Audino is not in the game, but this is old. But it does say 4 years ago. And it's a Garchomp fighting over the Audino. Then he throws sand, and he runs off with the Audino. Hmm. Pokemon Night memes back from the dead. When anyone chooses to play as Sableye, it's a lot of Sableye memes. When a bad player exposes themselves through voice chat as being a literal child, I got cursed out by a couple of kids. And then after getting cursed out by a couple of kids, it was like Spanish people playing Scizor when Scizor, before Scizor was cracked. And then they would curse in Spanish. It was good times. I'm guessing the context is this is Dream's face reveal. I think he's not bright. Well, for a marketing scheme, that's gotta be brilliant, right? He literally did nothing and made money. So for marketing scheme, that's brilliant. As a person, I think he's an imbecile. And I think the people who watch it are also just as dumb. Running to get the running to get to the other side of the map for the next objective within 2.5 nanoseconds. Like, yeah, everyone talks about they want flowstone and stuff. It's like, it's really not that serious. Especially if we all join together as a team. Doesn't really matter. The enemy team can have the objective as long as we kill them and the objective. I mean, or like unless it's if it's top Reggie or Reggie Lecky, as long as we KO the enemy team and the Reggie Lecky, it's good. If it's a bottom Reggie, as long as we KO them, they no longer have the effect. So as long as we just KO them and the enemy team, that's all that matters. Actual footage of being death dropped by a Charizard all besides the toss. I don't like Drake. I find him to be a disgusting human being. It's supposed to be their arrows, probably. I'm done. I'm done. I made it big. That was an accident. That was an accident. I'm the grammatical error short circuited my mind for a second, and I'm kind of done.